Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, a fight with giant scorpions has begun. After an agreement has been reached with some giant crayfish, can our heroes overcome these monstrosities?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? 1 beer or two, I'll drink to you.
We do not have food at this current moment, but perhaps we could make...
No, like one of those up there, the non-swimmers?
They are my comrades that are assisting me through this dungeon to obtain some items.
I don't know, the wingy one looks pretty tasty.
Trust me, it's burnt. You would not like that flavor.
What? And what is it burnt?
Just imagine if you stuffed your face with bitter charcoal and dirt.
I mean, like, I have to do that a lot, work things through. But I don't want to work things through with the wingy one up there. The other one does not look like food. So, what you got for me?
Earlier in the dungeon, I collected stuff that I wanted to eat.
Yeah, you were collecting that algae.
Yeah, I will offer all of that algae I collected.
Oh, hey, yeah. This looks new. I can taste it. This is some tasty stuff. But I don't think it's enough for me and my goons.
You can take this as a goodwill gesture, and as we complete our tasks, we can bring you back some more substantial food.
I don't know. I've been looking at those scorpions on the next level for a long time now and thinking, why don't you toss a couple up here?
We could likely attempt that if we knew how to get to that level.
Well, you look like you can walk.
Yes, I do have legs.
That's what that's called, right? So you just use those two thingies that you walk around on and you go down there and walk around.
It is a fairly substantial drop, though, and I believe our two thingies would perhaps snap upon landing.
I don't know how strong or weak they are.
So you will allow us to pass if we ensure we send up some scorpion meat for you.
What do you think, guys? Yeah?
Sure, yeah, of course, why not? Yeah. No, you get a chorus of cheeches and chongs in reply. One of them is like,
no way, man, we can just chew them up right now.
And they get quietly shushed by the leader. We've had lots of two-legged meat. Let's get some scorpion in our diet. I'm sick of looking at those things.
Do you require them to be fresh meat and alive, or can we dispose of them and then throw them up?
Chuck them up here alive, man. We will mow them down. They look like pussies.
We might have to kill them first.
Now that's cheech.
Yeah.
Let me have one moment to speak with my comrades. And
how does this sound?
I think he's just talking common.
You're communicating with them and they're responding to you, but it's not like common tongue.
How are they responding to me?
With like clicks and body
little
language.
Dance moves. They're responding to you as Cheech Marin would respond to Chong.
I'm trying to understand how I'm understanding them.
Experience.
What do you mean? You have no idea. And in fact, it's not until Marie Claire brings it up that
I just wanted to know what you sounded like if you're making like cheeky noises or like that kind of noise. I don't know. I just wanted color.
The color was initially provided by Paige, who had made like open and inviting gestures.
Oh, okay.
And movements, right? That's initially what you'd said. Like, hi, we are friends.
Yeah.
In expressive language. And then the crayfish responded, but not in common.
And I don't know how I'm understanding them.
You're not even thinking or second guessing as to what. It just seemed like a conversation.
I pop my head up and I will say, I have spoken with the leader of these crayfish and they have allowed us to pass through their area unharmed so long as we throw up live scorpions from the next level so that they can feast upon their bodies.
How do we get them back up?
Either we can play a game of softball, or Vulcan can perhaps fly them up if we bind them and fly them up. I do not know. That's a problem for the next level.
You communicated with them?
Yes, I am of the sea. Of course I communicated with them.
Interesting. And their only request to allow us to pass is the scorpions on the lower level.
Yes, it was either the scorpions or you, so I would assume the scorpions are the better choice. Although, depending on the day, I may disagree.
Right. As long as it guarantees us safe passage, then we can deliver the scorpions to them.
Yes, from what I understand.
You hadn't really seen any scorpions yet.
Question. So you made a deal with this level, but is there a different deal to be made with the next level?
I would assume there is a possibility, yes. Unless maybe, depending on what is in the next level, we throw some scorpion up this way and we throw some scorpion down the other way. But I do not know.
Okay. How are they going to help us get across?
Apparently, we can just use our legs and walk. And then we will have to drop and figure out how to survive the drop.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah, that's easy.
We can survive the drop.
I mean, let's be realistic here. This is Zuvus, who's like, we have to survive this drop. And Vulcan and Thesis are like, what's wrong with you, dude? You're like, I'm wearing heavy armor and I'm -1 to strength. Yeah. I don't have athletics, guys.
I'll catch you. You're not participating in the city outdoor athletics competition.
No, I participate in the Ocean Olympics.
Okay.
So the deal with them is so that we may live passing through their territory. If we do not agree, I would expect that we likely will have to fight these.
Yeah, feels a little bit unfair to be shooting crayfish in a barrel.
Yes. So shall I let him know that we will proceed with their...
Some of the scorpion might be dead, but we'll try for alive.
Wonderful. And I pop my head back under the water. We agree to your terms and we will attempt to send as many scorpion as we can. However, depending on how it goes, some may be dead and some may be alive.
Hooray! The crayfish cheer.
Wonderful.
Then they all swim back, waiting, watching to see what you're going to do next.
I will gesture to my people to come into the water and swim across with me.
I'm just going to jump.
What are you jumping to?
Like the edge. I'm going to try to parkour land on the glass.
Oh, okay. So you're throwing yourself at the glass of the...
Yeah.
Oh, this glass is going to break.
Okay, so what's your...
Glass on glass.
Do you have a proficiency in athletics?
No.
So the furthest you can jump with a running start is like 12 feet. So that is far enough for you to clear the glass and fall the 20 feet to the next level. So why don't you make an athletics check to jump this entire thing and fall the 20 feet. Now, the good news is there's another piece of glass in this dry terrarium. Like there's a 10-foot tall piece of glass in this 10-foot tall section. So if you fell, you would slam up against the 10-foot piece of glass to the next level as opposed to fall into the next set of water.
Okay. 14.
That's enough for you to jump, but you're falling 20 feet. So take half of 2d6 damage because you successfully made your athletics check.
9.
So 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
Thesis doesn't even go into the water, just runs over and jumps heavily. Looks good though, clears the thing, lands, rolls, a little scuffed up.
Zuvus, I'll catch you.
What's Vulcan doing?
Vulcan's going to turn to Zuvus and say, do you need any assistance getting over, or are you able to manage on your own?
I would like to swim to the edge, and then I may need someone to catch me at the bottom.
His arms are ready.
If you insist, Vulcan's going to fly over.
Okay, make an athletics check as well.
20 total.
Yeah, looks lovely. Jumps, glides, falls, lands, standing there next to Thesis.
Zuvus is going to go across the water to the wall and look down below to make sure someone's there, and he's going to jump.
Okay, cool. Everyone roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
I rolled a 1. Did you get a 20?
Yeah.
How did we do?
18.
Thesis.
Number 2, because I got a 1.
23.
So, Zuvus goes first, thankfully, as in the dark recesses of this desert-like terrarium, sand and rocks and little shrubs and whatnot, 6 different colored giant scorpion lurk.
Oh, they're right there.
They are large creatures, so they take up quite a bit of space in this 10-foot by, however, 10-foot wide terrarium. They take up most of that 10 foot. So they cannot all attack you all at the same time because only really 2 can come in on any particular course of action or angle. The crayfish, as Zuvus climbs over the edge to drop down, the crowd around Zuvus's feet. Zuvus, you see, but dimly, as you're pulling yourself up over the ledge, you can see a giant scorpion and one behind it on your left, and a giant scorpion and one behind it on your right, coming in to rush to attack Vulcan and Thesis. You are the first to go. What do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Firebolt
Okay.
at the one to the left and try to barbecue it for our new crayfish fins.
Roll an attack.
21.
Mm-hmm. What do you say? What do you do?
I am going to quickly grab the copper bottom with the green liquid and twist it on.
Mm-hmm.
The head that I need is already in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I squeeze the bottle and a large green bolt of fire shoots out towards the crayfish.
Nice. Do you have to say anything when these things happen? All right, you're going to think about that. Come back to me. Roll your damage. This one you're attacking is a black scorpion. There are 6 of them. Can I get all the different colors of scorpions, please? I think there's a dusty red one.
Oh, nice.
One is bronze.
One is gray because he's sickly.
One looks like he's covered in moss.
There's like a yellowish scorpion as well.
Nice.
All right, you're aiming at the black one?
Yep.
And you did how much?
14.
Cool. The beast is cut into. Now it is the scorpion's turns. So 2 of the scorpions, unless there's something else you'd like to do with your turn.
I'm going to move back so I'm not in front.
You are not in front.
Wonderful.
You're in the water.
Oh, I'm still
Up
in the
above.
water. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I am safe.
for now.
Uh-oh.
You have 6 crayfish
Yeah, but we're friends.
for the moment.
Uh-oh.
I.e., if it doesn't look good for your allies, they might eat you.
Yeah.
Then you might have a double fight going on. Anyway, the giant scorpions, unfortunately, cannot clamber over each other, and they're not pack tactic animals. These things would not work together to take you down. So it's not like one would attack and then back up, making for room for another to attack you. So unfortunately, only 2 of these scorpions can actually attack the party at this time. But it is unfortunate that both of them try to get to Vulcan because neither of them are particularly interested in trying to eat the one that smells like motor oil. And
I mean, there's the metallic smell. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of paint.
none of those things sound appetizing. So both of the giant scorpions go after the barbarian who has not begun his rage yet. So I'll get to do full damage.
Ooh.
Giant scorpions attack with a multi-attack, 2 with their claws and 1 with their stinger.
Fine.
So, I have rolled a claw attack with a 20,
Okay.
doing 6 bludgeoning damage as it tries to grab you with it. The other strike with the claw is only a 12, which I don't think makes your AC.
That does not hit.
But the other one is an 18 with the stinger.
That hits.
And the stinger does 7 points of piercing damage, forcing you to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
That is enough. You only take 11 poison damage.
All right.
The other scorpion moves to strike you as well. So, this is not as successful a set of rolls. I do have a 13. Is that enough?
That does not hit.
Then I don't think I've hit at all with any of those things.
Nice.
Wonderful.
No, not wonderful. It's the only time I'm going to do full damage to this guy because of that. Now, you are currently grappled, and your escape on that grapple check would be a 12 DC.
Okay.
That was the 2 giant scorpions, as you can picture them arranged on either side of you. the black one and the dusty red one. The others scuttle and move in the darkness in a very intimidating, frightening fashion. I'm assuming that you're able to see right now, Thesis, because you have a torch out and your torch is lit in one hand. Perfect. Everybody else is dark vision, but the torch is enough for everyone to see as we move down the initiative track to Vulcan.
So do I need to be out of this grapple to enter my rage?
You can rage, period. That's just like you spend your bonus action to rage.
I rage. So for Claws this time, he screeches like he did last time. I'm not going to do that again. But he screeches and then he makes the shing sound and his claws come out.
Okay, so you're breaking out claws again?
Yeah, so claws again. And you said it's just a strength check to get out of the...
Yes, that would be your action to free yourself.
Okay, so then I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Try and break out of the grapple.
All right. You have advantage on that?
I do have advantage on strength checks.
Okay, cool.
Natural 20.
Congratulations, you have succeeded in breaking free of the grapple.
Nice.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
They're both like right around me, right?
Oh yeah, both of them can strike you, but they're 10 foot long, so they have 10 foot reach, so they can get in and hit you when they want to.
No, I'm going to stay put and just get ready for a brawl.
All right, sounds good. Then we move on to Thesis.
Okay. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Of course. Against the closest one, which is the dusty red, or against the black one?
I'll do the red one.
Okay.
11 and 22.
The 11 is not enough. I will tell you, based on the thickness of the carapace of these monstrous scorpions, their armor class is at least a 15.
Okay.
And so the 22 has succeeded, but the 11 is not.
So that would be 12 damage. It's like this dark lightning that comes out, but she says with the fingers extended, it's Raven Queen, punish these boring scorpions. But like her voice actually got fairly deep for that one, which
Cool.
is interesting.
Then we are back to the top of the round now, unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
I don't have any cool bonus actions.
All right, then Thesis is done, and it is Zuvis's turn. As we begin the second round.
I'm going to cast Firebolt again
Okay,
at the black one.
sure.
Oh, no. 11.
Not enough. You've missed the spray bottle. Scorches into the sand beside it, crystallizing some of that sand in this terrarium.
I should have drank my potion.
That would be a good idea.
I was thinking of throwing it down, though, to the ones that are in the... I'm going to yell to Vulcan and say, Vulcan, catch this elixir and drink it. And I'm going to throw the boldness one down to him.
All right, it drops on the ground. Roll percentile dice. And if you roll 7 or less, it breaks as it hits a rock.
I wanted him to catch it.
That would have been your action then.
Oh.
Right? This is a free action, so there's a chance of it breaking as it throws to the ground.
Then I'm going to drink it.
You've already thrown it. Throw it. It's a
these
6% chance. It's like a 7% chance. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm good.
You have rolled.
I did it. I rolled a 10.
It was really close to the jagged rock as it falls. You stick your head out. You reach in your little water pouch. It fills with water as you pull out the correct boldness one and you toss it down. And it lands close to Vulcan's feet. Yeah, it would be a free action for you to pick it up next turn. If you wanted to pick it up and drink it, that would be your action.
Okay.
You can either pick it up or drink it. Okay, we are now back to the scorpion's turns. And the first scorpion, the black one, chitters mightily, and its 2 claws lash in on either side of Vulcan, trying to tear at him and grab him. I have a 19 to hit you with the stinger.
Yes.
Then you must roll another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Can I do my Flash of Genius for his saving throw?
18.
That's
he doesn't.
tons. You're
Doesn't
great.
it?
You take 11 points of poison damage.
Yikes. So is he poisoned now?
That's what that burning pain iterates.
Okay.
There's other poisons that do damage over time sort of things,
Yeah.
but those you have to make saving throws and whatnot. I also have gotten you with one of his claws. So for that one there, you take 6 bludgeoning damage, but that's bludgeoning damage. So I'm guessing that's halved.
Yes, only 3.
Good. So you are currently now grappled again, just so you're aware. The other one is going to try to strike and attack you, the dusty red one. It chitters. Only one of its claws gets you, doing 6 points of damage, grappling you as well. So it's got a leg, and the other one has you by the upper chest. as these two things fight over you and completely ignore Thesis. As the two scorpions have taken their turns, it is now Vulcan's turn.
Well, I guess I'll try and break free of the grapple again.
Just to let you know, you are grappled, which means your speed is 0. That is all.
So I can still freely attack?
You're not restrained. You're
Okay.
just grappled.
Okay, well then I'm going to attack with my claws.
Perfect.
The one that's grappling me.
Both of them are grappling you. So do you want to go after the black one or the dusty red one?
Which one grappled me first?
The black one has gotten you first.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay.
One is a 19.
That's
and
a hit.
One is a 13.
That is not a hit. So the difficulty to hit these creatures currently is 15 for these two.
He takes 8 slashing damage.
That is not a lot of damage.
Nope.
It is now Thesis' second turn.
I'm going to go after the Dusty Rose one again because he just did some damage
Absolutely.
to the
Yep.
other one. Natural 20 and then a 11.
Again, 11 doesn't hit, but the natural 20 does double damage. So
Make it count. Oh, all right. 21.
even that does not look like it's badly wounded this giant scorpion
Ooh.
either. They definitely seem to have a lot of hit points.
We need to figure out how to get them into the crustaceans because then they'll
They
take
would
care
take care
of
of them.
Yeah.
It is now the top of the round and it is Zuvis's turn. Maybe you could take a moment and communicate with your allies before taking your action.
But to get them up to the tank.
Or get them down to the scorpions.
No, crustaceans don't like to be out of water.
Yeah, we need to get them up. I thought about if I could use gust of wind to leverage them up, but that's not how that works. That would have been cool. Just float them all up to the top. Are you strong enough to just like grab one by the tail and throw it up?
I doubt it.
Why not?
We could work together.
If you like
I mean, we could try
grab
to.
it, turn it around, and woo!
How much room do you think there is down here?
I don't know. I'm at the top.
Okay, so you want me to throw it up to you?
Right? Like on one of our turns, if we can grapple one of them and try and throw them.
I mean, we could try.
I'm very strong with you, so.
I was trying to read if I could use web from a corner to a corner, but to like,
Yeah, web them up.
yeah, but I cannot. It's not how that works.
In character. Now.
What if you try and throw them up this way and then the crustaceans can deal with them? You're strong.
How strong do you think I am?
+4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I can hulk these things up there.
You can once you drink my elixir.
Yes, but I am being grappled right now.
I'll help you. I'll grab the. Oh, you got to get it out. Okay.
It looks like there are only 2 attacking at a time. Try and ungrapple yourself or stop getting grappled. Grapple them back and throw it up.
It's very easy to say while you're up there safely in the water.
I would not say safely. I am surrounded by crayfish that are waiting for you to fail.
We will try and throw one up.
Wonderful.
You two fight like a married couple.
That is rude to say.
Yes.
Oh, I could also cast Enhance Ability and give you Bull's Strength.
That would be great. That would help.
His or her carrying capacity doubles.
Yep. Give it to me.
Yeah?
So Zuvis, what do you do with your turn?
I am going to cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
on Thesis.
Cool.
And
What does
give-
that look like?
I'm specifically giving Thesis Bolt Strength, and I change out the bottom compartment.
Yep.
And it is kind of a brown swirling color. There's gold flakes in it. And each enhancement has a different nozzle.
Oh, a nozzle? So the base is the same, but the nozzle's
Yes,
different?
the
Okay.
base stays the same, but the nozzle's different. And that's because each nozzle has different alchemy specs infused into the nozzle.
I love that.
And when I shoot it, the nozzle is actually shaped, in this case, like a bull's face. So as the mist comes out of it, it takes the form of a bull that rides towards Thesis.
What does it ride? It's a motorcycle.
It forms into a bull that gallops towards Thesis.
I love it. All right, you hit Thesis with the spell. Do you accept it?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you got to be willing.
Yep. Up to an hour. Wow.
And then you have advantage.
Advantage
So
on
just strength checks, not combat attacks and things like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And your carrying capacity doubles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's very effective. That's going to be very helpful. All right, cool. That was Zuvus's turn. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Thought about jumping down, but I think I'm gonna wait.
All right. Yep. That crayfish is like, yeah, it's a good idea. Make them do all the work, eh?
Yes, I'm quite intelligent that way.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.